What about now? Yes, no? Yes. Okay. Waiting for Miguel to come back on. But y'all wanna just chat until some more people come in? Why y'all up so late? Right now it is 2:27. What time is it by you? No, I'm in Georgia. Just moved here a couple months ago. I'm ready for everybody to hop on. Kentucky? Hmm. You look like Mike Tyson a little. Hmm. A little. Not really. Hmm. I need Mike Tyson to go beat somebody up for me though. Yeah, where everybody at? It's a good thing. Hmm. Why you don't got the hands? I kinda got hands. I kinda got hands. Damn, where everybody at? I'm ready to get this conversation started. Wish I could play music until they come. They said they would be back, but then they did it show up at all. What? Hmm. Let me see something. Hold on. They didn't show up at all, right? Y'all got a notification to hop on or what? Hmm. I didn't get anything. I was just waiting. Oh, okay. Shit, I guess I'm gonna fix me something to eat until people hop on. Whoa. My day been depressed. Grab it.
You hear this? Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Can you hear that?
Hmm.
Okay. What is it? Are other people going to be coming in?
5 came in so far.
All right,
Uh,
cool, cool.
this bitch stole my headphones, man.
All right. So what were we talking about?
You was talking about fuck.
It's only been like what?
About how looked out for her and got a social security card, birth certificate, job,
Yeah.
how
Um.
mm,
Like all I have to say is that the only mistake you made was you were trying to make her into something that she didn't want to be. Okay, she didn't want to be a active member of society, a contributor to society. What she wanted to do was be a leech. She wanted because first of all, we all know she had problems with her mother. Okay, her mother didn't want her living with her. So, she just wanted a replacement mother. I mean, that's basically what, and that tends to happen a lot in the gay community, right? There are
That
a lot
makes
of,
sense.
yeah, a lot of young people in the gay community are just looking for replacement parents. So instead of trying to look for a mentor or someone who's going to show them how to be better than they were, what they do is they try to look for that dual romantic partner.
Hence why she wants me to pull up her pants, tie her shoes, put up her
You're exaggerating, are you?
hmm?
Are you exaggerating?
No. Cook her dinner. Yes. Put her shoes on, socks on, pull her pants up, button her pants, clip her bra together, help her put her shoes on, go grab the lotion and deodorant, shoes, socks. Yes, tie the shoes. Yes.
I'm hearing this shit correctly, aren't
Huh?
I? Hold on, I gotta get you off Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. If these things are good for music, but they're not good for like being on the phone or anything like that.
Who is that drinking?
Hmm?
Oh, who is that drinking?
I was asking, were you exaggerating? Because
Oh.
yeah. Okay, so she literally wanted you to treat her like a baby.
Mm-hmm. I thought you knew that.
Mm, um,
Granted, and she want me to put her shoes on, socks on, bra on, underwear on, all that good stuff, for her to go and work for somebody fucking else for the rest of the damn day. Fix her lunch. I'm like, you finna go and do work for someone else. Like, yeah, it was like that.
woo-wee. That's a doozy.
And while you said it, I was like, Dad, bingo.
Well,
You stunned, ain't you?
that's a whole level of that's a whole different level of mummy issues.
Yeah. Go get me some water. Open the bottle. Go fix my plate. Bring it to me. Cook it for me. You gonna wash the dishes? No, you gonna do that. You gonna take in the groceries? Ain't you supposed to be playing the man role? Ain't you the man? Play a role. I'm like, wow. I just got out of the hospital last night. Yeah. And then she got worse, it seems like she smooth got worse ever since we moved here, and then she just went all out of pocket. I remember that night you and Shemaine cussed her the fuck out about putting her hands on me. The
Yeah, I
other
had to. I'm sorry, but I don't.
I don't put up with that. Tara sounds like some kind of complex creature, right? She sounds like that there's a lot more going on. Um, you got her ex telling you to, like, you don't want any of this shit. And then you got her mother saying, I want her living here.
Mm-hmm.
And she's acting like, okay. So what I can come up with is that Tara Tara basically burns a lot of bridges because people are just telling her that she needs to grow up and she needs to start doing shit for herself.
Mm-hmm.
That she needs to start acting like she needs to start acting like she needs to start acting like an adult. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
doing what the rest of us are doing, working. I mean, I ain't doing shit because I got a 2 hour fucking break.
Oh, damn.
Well, that's what
Mm-hmm.
happens when you speed through all your work and you really don't want to do anything else. So I'm trying to obscure some of the background because I don't know what the company policy is. I mean, you always see a person in a Securitas uniform on camera anyway. So, but I don't know if this dealership wants anyone. Well, anyway, mm-mm-mm.
I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah, I thought that she was. I thought that she was just. I thought she was just a. I thought that she was just a psycho bitch, but she's got issues.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is beyond. I mean, this is some fucking Arkham Asylum shit right here. Like, let's call it Batman and have him do some investigation or something. I mean, she, she, this is some Jodi Arias shit.
Now you see why I be sitting here walking around in circles, pacing and hurting my brain trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah. I'm so sorry that you went through all that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've had crazy exes before, but this one trumps all my crazy exes.
You know it's bad when people in the comments saying she's worse than Candy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree.
You know she wished death on a baby, right? She kept stalking and harassing her ex-girlfriend's new girlfriend. The new girlfriend is pregnant. She kept harassing her and cussing her out. So she blocked him. So then the ex got involved. And so they arguing about saying that the Sierra was trying to use her son to manipulate the stud. I guess to talk to her, be with her, talking about her son be asking about her and stuff. He must do that when I'm not around because I ain't never heard him ask about her. And she was saying like, you gonna always the stud was like, leave me alone, I'm engaged, ain't you engaged? And she was like, don't play with me, you gonna always be Trayvon daddy. Don't and nobody gonna come between there. Nobody can take that from us or something. She said. No, I'm just sitting there like, oh. But then I read it down further, they going back and forth arguing and she like, you stressing my girl out, my girl pregnant. And she said, hope the baby don't make it.
And turn up the volume because I'm having a hard time. having a hard time hearing you.
Damn.
Yeah, I get the gist of what you're saying. It's just I'm having a hard time hearing you. Maybe it's because I'm old.
Mm-mm. I got the link in the chat if y'all want to hop on.
Yeah. Let him come on. Or whoever it is.
Y'all seen the link or y'all want me to post it again? You see the comments where she's saying those screenshots are nuts. She was using her own child to manipulate her ex to take her back. But
Oh, I'm looking at everybody's comments and am I from New York? No, I'm from Chicago. I just spend a lot of time around people from New England area, so yeah. Well, I'm like friggin' missing all of everybody's comments. Oh my god, I feel like shit. I'm so sorry, guys.
maybe I'll do it like that and you can see them.
I hate buildings at nighttime.
Oh my god.
Is
Hey,
Alex here?
Hey.
I wanted to
Hey,
jump on.
what's up,
So I
Bridget?
was, yes.
I'm just saying hi.
Oh, hi, everyone. I was scrolling one night and I came across Brandy's page and she was just crying. And I'm just like, why is this person crying like this? And it just touched my heart. So ever since then, I've been really following along, and your ex is fucking crazy. Sorry for cursing,
You
but your
good.
ex
We curse a lot here.
is a hot mess. I feel
Hmm.
like ever since she went to jail the first time, which was her fault for going to get the knife, and she went to jail, she knew at that point that she never wanted to be with you. And from that point on, she was setting you up for disaster. She was setting you up by telling you to drink, by just doing certain things. She just wanted to set you up. And what kills me, Brandy, is that you thought it was a good idea to hurt yourself behind this woman. She is so destructive and evil that I think the higher power that you did not go forth with that decision because she wasn't worth it. And there are a lot of people that really do have your back and really do want the best for you because we've all gone through this. Do not feel alone in this situation. We have all been manipulated by somebody. And I just wanted to jump on to encourage you to say that you're loved, you're wanted, you're attractive, young woman. Do not feel like your life is over or you don't deserve happiness because you do. You honestly do.
Thank you.
But after looking at the screenshots that you did post on YouTube, she's always saying, I'm my dead sister, I'm my dead sister, or using her child to manipulate somebody into doing what she wants. And she is a narcissist. And the best decision you ever could have made was to stand up for yourself. Not it doesn't matter what we tell you to do, right? It
Right.
doesn't matter what strangers tell you, Brandy, what to do. Do it for you. You made a good decision for you. You're tired of the heartbreak. You're tired of the lies, tired of the manipulation. You did this for you, and we are all proud of you because you stood up for you. And there's a lot of people right now that don't have the nerve to stand up for themselves. So we commend you, we encourage you, we applaud you, we uplift you, we're praying for you, we want the best for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sorry for going on my tangent.
No,
Don't worry
no.
about it.
That's
We
what
got
this. That's what. Why I went to street life so everybody can say what they gotta say.
And she keeps playing about this fucking car. She keep playing about she keep playing about come get the car, come get the car. When the cops come find her ass and put her ass in handcuffs, then she's gonna know that shit ain't a fucking game. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for you, Brandy, Monday morning for you to follow through and do what you need to do with the police so they can book her ass to jail.
Yeah.
She'll find a fucking girlfriend in there. She'll find a wonderful girlfriend in jail.
Oh, she'll find somebody who'll be her mama too.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
better than her.
she wants an older woman to like push her around and shit. There are a lot of them in jail. All right,
A
and
lot
there
of
are other
them.
ones in jail who are more fucked up in the head than she is.
And I can't believe I was joking with you, Brandy, when I said show us when I said show us the draw, show us the draw. I was joking. Oh, we were all joking. We all were like in the chat, show us the underwear, show us the underwear. We did not think that you were really going to do that shit.
I
We,
was drunk.
I was flabbergasted, bitch. I was like, no, why is there motor oil in these underwear? Man, boy, I knew. Look at Miguel. He's
What
like,
I
what
miss?
the fuck? She showed her ex's underwear, which was nuts for her to do, but I'm just like, Brandy has a big heart, man.
I was white girl wasted.
You overlook so many different red flags. But that's what happens in the lesbian community. For some fucking reason, we meet a bitch one day, 2 weeks later they move in, 3 months later we're married, 3 months later we're divorced. Like what in
Mm-hmm.
the fuck is happening? We have to get to know people. We have to take the time to see if this person is compatible with us and our lifestyle. And this woman was not compatible for you, Brandy.
At all.
But
People
you
was
have
telling
such
me.
a big heart, and there's some people in the chat that were saying, "Oh, you're gullible or you're easy, like you're a mark, if you want to call it that." But it's not that you're easy or a mark or gullible. You just love, and people take advantage of that. Someone that has a big heart like you that
Mm-hmm.
overlooks certain things that are we consider a red flag in some people, you
Mm-hmm.
overlook them because you just want to genuinely love somebody. And we're all different. We all have different levels of acceptance and not accepting certain things, but be careful, babe. Be careful. Take your time. Take your time with people. And I know she catfished you big fucking time.
Oh yeah.
And I'm so sorry for that.
Yeah. She catfished me way worse than y'all think.
And then all this money you spent refinancing your car, I'm like, so
Yeah.
I really feel like you need to come back to Texas where
Yeah.
hopefully you have family and friends that you can talk to about these situations to steer you in the through the right path. Because if you were around your family or around friends, they would have told you, "Hey, Brandy, do not refinance your car for this bitch. Hey, Brandy, don't do X, Y, and Z for this person." You know what I mean? But you just loved her so much, and she does not understand how much she was loved. And now that she's not going to get that, she's going to suffer. Trust me, she's going to suffer.
Um, she does realize. Tiara did realize how much she was loved. Okay, she knew because she's done this before with other people.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, Tiara's just one of those young ass kids in the gay community that meets an older person and says all the right things and shows their true colors after they get invited in.
Right. I don't even think that she is gay or bi. I think she's a homosexual, to be completely
Mm-hmm.
honest. She, because
Mm-hmm.
the way that she moves, like, listen, I'm a lesbian woman. Ain't no way the shit that she was going do the stuff that she was putting down. There's no way I understand that shit. To me, she's a homosexual. That's just how I feel. She just gets in and manipulates and gets every drop of blood from you like a fucking parasite and dry you up and leave you there to suffer when she dips.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. But Brandy, I know it's sad. I know you may be depressed. I know you may miss the comfort of someone in your home or in your bed or to spend time with. I know you may be angry, But please, I'm encouraging you to push on. You were doing well before you even met her. Get back to where you were. Don't stay down too long. You stay down too long, you're gonna stay there. And I encourage you to get back up. I don't give a damn about these lights. I will send you the money. I give you my word on my heart, on Jesus Christ, who is my savior. I will give you the money to fix your lights. And everyone, I want you to hear me now say that. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Whatever happens with these lights, I will give you the money. And I mean that. I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. I will give you the money to turn your lights on because there are real people out here that really love you and wished that there was somebody that could stand beside them. And we do stand beside you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And see, I should have set boundaries, but I didn't because I was trying to see where this goes. I wasn't even sure if she was for real. That's why it would help me from setting the boundaries. But I should have set the boundaries and said, "Whoa, hey, you're moving too fast. You saying you in love with me, but you just met me 15 minutes ago.
But
Um, uh,
look at what you were going through at the time, Brandy.
with
You know,
Monet, right?
yeah, you was going through with the psycho with the pretty face, and you had just left a 10-year relationship that was toxic. So of course you're going to your mind's going to be all over the friggin' place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And as far as moving in, and like I said, the only reason why I let it slide that um she didn't have a job because she told me she had moved to Alabama 2 months ago. And so I'm like, maybe she just ain't found a job yet. Like maybe she come out here, they got Google job opportunities. So that was why I let that part slide. And yeah, I was saying in the last video that I feel like miss her because that's just a natural feeling. I was dealing with her in her face, she's in my face, like we was like Siamese twins for 8.5 months. But then we got the stuff over here where I'm like feeling regret for all the shit that I let slide and then debating and conflicted of should I feel regret or should I be like, I don't regret a motherfucking thing I did for her, I did it out of love. Her crashing my car, her coming at me with a knife, her cheating on me, her kicking me, elbowing me, digging her
Whoa,
elbow in
whoa,
my
whoa,
throat.
whoa! Knife.
Hey, you remember when that night she went to jail?
Oh, okay, okay. I thought she just hit you.
Hell no. And she went to kicking me, knocked me in the tub. I started getting the best of her. She ran out like a little pussy asshole and went and called the police. I mean, there's more detail than that, but she went outside, called the police, came back in, trying to take off with the clothes and the phone that I bought. I said, no, ma'am, where you going with that phone? Like, if you want to leave, go ahead and leave, but leave the phone. And she's like, get away from me, Brandy. Get away from me, Brandy. I swear to God. So she go to swinging on me while I'm trying to pull the phone out of her hand. And so she starts swinging on me, and I'm like getting the best of her again. So then she goes to run in the kitchen for the knife. As soon as she gets her hand on the knife, I snatched them braids back with one arm and knocked her big ass to the ground. I don't know where that strength came from. Maybe adrenaline. And I sat on top of her, and I grabbed the phone, and I hit record. And I'm
We
sitting on her back.
we should not be fighting like this. Domestic violence is like way higher
Mm-hmm.
in the lesbian community than in the straight. We gotta stop fighting like this. You gotta we all I'm not talking to you directly, Brandy, but
Mm-hmm.
we gotta keep our fucking hands off each other. We really do. And sending people to jail as a weapon will send your ass straight to hell. I wish, especially in the black community, we got to stop using the police as a weapon on one another. Because I'm not
Right.
getting my way, I'm gonna throw your ass in jail. That
My
will
Right.
ex
have
used
you
to
get
do that
out of
shit
jail
quite
and
a
fuck
lot.
the whole family up. Not you, but your family. That is
Yeah,
horrible to do to someone. And the
she
funny
put
thing, it backfired and she went to jail. So who's she mad at?
Yeah, she put her hands on me and she thought that because I was drunk that they was gonna take me. Even I was like, oh man, I'm a goner. But I knew it. I'm sitting there talking to him. I'm like, where's she at? They like, oh, we been took her off. I'm like, oh. I'm like, well, damn. Like you see the video, I'm sitting there like, damn. I'm like, I was drunk as hell. I'm like, oh my God, it's over with. I ain't never been to jail before, and I'm gonna go to jail for a bitch that started with me and tried to stab me. I'm like, man,
And
it
then
was
the
self
messed up part
defense.
about it, messed up part about it, is she is telling people or on the chat for you to send her money for you to get your car back. Do she know how much fucking in trouble she about to get in?
Hmm.
Um, I saw something online where, hold on, how much time can you get for auto theft in Georgia? Okay, so she can get up to 10 years in prison for auto theft in Georgia. She
Hmm.
won't
And that's
be.
not the kicker. The kicker is that she did a fucking hit and run. What the Bible called is she thinking? She did
Wait,
a
she did a
hit
hit and
and
run?
run. And if they find that
Yes.
fucking car, she was the driver. She going to jail. Oh my God.
Yeah, I thought I told you about that name again. We got a lot of catching up to do, but yeah, she
Yeah,
did a hit and run, and I'm like, the fuck, like it's starting to feel like she was wrecking my car on purpose. Ain't no way somebody will
extortion.
wreck your car about 8 or 9 times.
Yeah,
Especially this one time she ran back into a pole, and I have a backup camera on my car,
If
and
she
every
really
time,
did do a hit and run and somebody got her license plate and got her in that hit and run, it's only a matter of time. She is going to jail. So she might as well hang it up and she think everything is a game.
and I did. I called the police, but the only thing is, and I ain't tell her I called the police. I was like, oh, I hope she don't find out I called the police. Oh, I hope she don't ever find out I called the police.
what
But
the hell is she gonna do if you call the cops, huh? What is she
yeah.
gonna do?
But the only thing is, they said they couldn't do nothing about it because I couldn't remember the intersection. I said, this girl just keep getting away with fuck shit.
You
How
think
you?
that. You think that. When the devil uses somebody, that's one of the key things. You're gonna get away with it. You're gonna be fine with it. But the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. No matter if you think that you're okay, and when you think that you got away with it, he's still coming after your ass, even if he's on your side. He's going to
Hmm.
destroy you, even though you may be good and got away with it. She is going to pay a price. Just wait for it. Wait. You'll see. Destruction is coming her way, believe it or not. It may not be tomorrow, it may not be a week, it may not be a month from now, but destruction is coming her way. Her karma is coming, it's boiling over. It's going to come and get her. And when it does, ain't nobody going to be able to save her. And then that's the moment that she's going to say, I wish I did this better. I wish I made it better. She's going to have a lot of fucking wishing that it's going to be too late.
And I think that a lot of the things that I was always saving her from. You know
That's
what I'm
our
saying?
issue,
And that's.
saving people from their own fuckery. You got to stop saving people. Let them hit rock bottom.
Mhm.
No ex want her. Her mama don't want her. You
That's
don't
a
want
red
her.
flag. The
If your
exes
mama
don't
don't, if
want
your mama don't want you, that's a red flag. Anybody out there listening, if you meet somebody and they own mama don't want to fuck with them, run. Capital fucking run. I hope anybody hearing me out there. If they own
Exactly.
mama don't want to fucking deal with them, you better run. There's bigger issues under the skin. There's bigger issues.
Yeah.
infamous one. How ironic is it how scared I am of riding in the car and on the interstate, and I wind up hopping in the car with the clumsiest bitch on the road. The clumsiest bitch. I'm like, is she doing? And somebody did slick say it in the past. They're like, man, she's doing this shit on purpose. It's like the third time. Bust out my
That's
headlight.
why
I
you
said,
can't drive a
well,
car. Drive a car. People like her is why I will never drive.
I said, well, she done turned my car into a gang stalking car. One headlight just bust out the back tail light, scratched up on one side. She hit ran into a damn truck. She kept saying, I got it, I got it. I'm like, no, you don't. Stop, stop. She said, I got it. Bam. And I'm like, and so I got mad and she got mad with me. I'm like, I'm entitled to
Yeah,
get
I'm really
mad at
sorry.
huh?
I got kicked out real quick. I do apologize.
And I told her, I'm like, I'm entitled to be mad at least once, or pissed at least once.
You
But she turned
do.
around and get mad at me for getting mad at her. Somebody, you can't get mad at me. I ain't see that car. And I'm like, why it took you? Yeah, I used to get on the highway and just go. Remember our little late night rendezvous to the Waffle House, and then I would sit there and ride around. I'll get you up about you'll be asleep. I get you about this time of night, just treat you to the Waffle House, and then say, let's go on a little late night rendezvous. We go riding on the interstate, just cruising with the
Yeah.
music playing, the breeze, because we couldn't sleep at night.
Yeah.
And now I think that's why, even if I like put the car in gear, I'm like shaking like a stripper because of how she driving. I kept getting on her like, when you make a left turn, right?
Yeah.
You look to your left, give yourself a 1, 2, 3 count, and then take the fuck off if the road is clear. She just turns, looks over and turns. And then, like, she's sitting there in the other car, go, bam, they'll collide. And she like, goofies. And I'm like, you were in the wrong. No, they saw me coming.
She don't like to be held accountable. Anybody in this world, man, woman, child, that do not like to be held accountable, run.
Yeah.
Anybody that get violent from
I
being
told
held
you, Danny,
accountable,
the other day,
run.
get them keys before she stole your car. You said she won't do that.
Mm.
Most of the times
That
when people,
sounds kind of familiar.
most of the times when people try to warn other people about a certain person, they go like, "Oh, they won't do that because they're not that kind of person." And what Bridget was saying is like when people who don't want to be held accountable for anything, run as fast as you can from them. Yes, because they are the they are the kind of person that would, like, I don't know, smack you across the face and then say, well, yeah, I smacked you, but it was your fault that I smacked you. I
Exactly.
mean,
And
that's
this is the
narcissism.
thing. Everybody
She's a
was sitting here
narcissist.
thinking that I wasn't just scared of her hitting me. I was scared of what else she would do. Like if she hit me, I hit her back. I'm getting the best of her. She called the police. It's like I confronted her. I didn't give a fuck no more. I'm like, bitch, all right, you cheated on me, and you want her back, and she's telling you she don't want you. You while you with me, bitch, I'm done with you. She already knew where I was getting at. She had to hurry up and get like she mad at me, and
I,
then she took
I
off with
believe
my
that
car.
she
I'm
was
like,
trying. I believe she was trying to make sure she had a home to go to before she actually left you. She was trying to make sure she had somewhere to go, that someone would take her in before she left you. She was trying to make sure that she had another nest before she just
mm.
flew out of yours.
Yeah.
And you
And that's
like
evil. That was, go ahead,
like
Taylor.
certain things that she done like spit like smash the gas and then like spit over a bump and I'm like she's scaring the fuck out of me. I'm like, yo, all I
Sorry if
said
I'm
I
upside
gotta
down
use the
right now.
bathroom. Huh?
Sorry if I'm upside down.
Okay.
Trying to sit this
Um
down properly.
it's like you can't tell her when she did something wrong because she'll explode. And it's unpredictable what she will do. And everybody like, oh, you just being a doormat. Why you putting up with this with her? I felt trapped in a sense. Cause like I used to want to say something, but I'm like, nah, this can get
Can
pretty
I ask
ugly.
a question, Brandy? Why did you? I know that the situation. in regards to the apartment in Texas. But why in the fuck why did you move to this state? Why did you move out of Texas?
because somebody here invited us to come stay with her. She's like, fuck them people. Don't pay the damn rent next month. If I were you, I leave that apartment dirty as fuck. Come down here and I'll have y'all squared away. And so Tierra was like, shit, I'm ready to leave tomorrow. I'm like, tomorrow? She's like, yeah. So we got in the car and I was like, well, shit. I've
But
been
at
wanting to
this,
leave Texas for a long time anyway because it gets entirely too hot. Big
but,
mistake. It's just as fucking hot in Georgia.
but at the same time, Brandy, it was a misunderstanding with your apartment.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to clear it up with you, but you panicked and you left. Which a lot of times when someone has experienced trauma, the first thing they do is they jump the gun.
They
But
run.
see, no, remember the thing is too, I kept going to the office for like 2 weeks
Yeah,
asking them what's these letters about, why I keep getting certified mail. And the lady kept giving me the runaround, come back tomorrow. Come back in 15 minutes, I'm in a meeting. You know what I'm not 15, you know, reverse what I just said, but
yeah,
come back tomorrow, I'm in a meeting, come back in 15 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna come get you in, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And so one day I went up there and she like, it look like you being asked to leave. She like, you not being evicted, but just they don't want you to renew your lease. I said, why? She's like, I don't know. And so I kept calling the number that they said to call on the thing, and nobody wouldn't
See,
answer. Nobody.
scared for Brandy because she was always putting her hands on her.
But the
Yeah.
police was called. I'm sorry for interrupting. The police was called because of her,
China was
and
scared.
she's still there. So of course they wouldn't want you to renew your damn lease. The same person that's causing the issues is still there with you. You know what I mean?
Hmm. And I didn't even. The girl
So
had my. I was in a cloud.
when you moved, did the friend that you moved to, did they hold up their end of what they were saying? Did they help you get on your feet? Did they help you and her do everything that y'all needed to do when you got down there?
The problem was you were trying to add her to your lease after she was not supposed to be there.
Yeah, she said she wanted me to add her to the list, and I gave her this look like I think we want to keep this, on a deal and just try to add you to the list um, when it's time to renew the lease. I'm like, it's almost time to renew the lease anyway. But she kept insisting she wanted to be added to the lease because she said next time we get into a fight, I can't just put her out or throw her out because her name will be on the lease anyway.
Ah,
She's like, you ain't finna put me out. Do my house too.
it's what Bridget. Wrong way. It's what Bridget was saying. Wait, it's what Bridget was saying. God damn it.
I don't know. You bet. I'm happy that you did not put her on the lease, especially where you living now, because
Hmm.
everything
Her
that's happening
mom,
right now is crazy. I'm happy you're not married to her. Because if you were married to her, that would be civil. That car would be hers. Everything in that fucking house would be hers. You would be
big,
homeless.
big mistake. Big
It's like
mistake.
Sierra wanted y'all to move to Georgia so you'd be isolated.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking that. I was thinking
Me
that.
too. I didn't.
Velvet, how
But
many
doesn't her
times I've
mother
been on
live
the
down
phone with
there?
you and told you that?
Doesn't her mother live in Georgia? Didn't Tierra mother live in Georgia? So
Yeah.
Right around the corner.
Tierra has all the encouragement, all her people, all the people to back her up, and whoever she meet, her family there. But Brandy got nobody down there.
No, and then
Got
TL tried to lie.
nobody.
We had a fight. TL tried to lie to her mama and tell her mama that
Tierra got a special place in hell. Don't worry about it.
told her mama
I'm
that
sorry to say that, but it's true.
I hit her because I hit her through the vape and hit her in the eye because her eye was black. And her mom was like, she's like, Brandy got mad and threw the vape at me because I told her that I don't want to have sex with her. And I said, no, ma'am, that's what we not finna do. She tried that on my best friend Miranda one time. The first fight we had, she told my friend that we had a fight because she didn't want to have sex with me.
It's gonna,
I
yeah,
said, that's what we not finna do. I
get some,
said,
get some damn sleep.
and her mama said, the next time you put your hands on my daughter, you're going to have to deal with me. I said, no, ma'am. I said, let me explain something to you. If your daughter hit me again, I'm going to fuck her up. I'm just saying. I said, now let me tell you what happened. I said, she got caught cheating and we got into it about it. She started to shut down when I was grilling her about cheating. And so she got mad and I'm telling her, get her shit, get out. We stand by the lady house. I'm telling her, get the fuck out. I don't want to see you again. Don't call me nothing. And so she's like, what I do? What I do? I ain't been talking to him. I'm like, how he know this? How he know that? How he know all these details about this and that? Oh no. I said, man, give me that motherfucker. You can leave. I said, but I bet you're not taking that motherfucking phone. First thing she gonna do, kangaroo kick my ass. And so as I had the vape in my hand, and as a reflex, I went bow, and I seen her
Well,
face
yeah.
go. And so she got mad and kicked me two more times. And then she went and tried to hurry up and run. Started talking about she gonna call the police. So I ran upstairs and told Kim, I'm like, dude, she trying to call the police on me. And I know how you feel about the police being called in your house, for shit like this. And so Tiara downstairs instead called her mama, telling her mama she just mad because I don't want to have sex with her. I said, you not finna fucking fuck with my self esteem. Fuck that.
Can somebody please get Game
Game Boy.
Boyd
Fan.
fan number one the fuck out of here?
Yeah, because he's starting to get on my fucking nerves.
Yeah. Go get a
Mhm.
life, bitch.
Yeah, dude.
Anyways.
Yeah, dude. Like we're really fucking sick of you trolls getting on here talking all this shit. If you don't like what you're fucking seeing, keep fucking scrolling, okay? You don't. Nobody's fucking twisting your arm to fucking be here, okay?
Hello. Like, go get a life. Go get a
Mm-hmm.
pet. Something.
Now he's just another fucking basement dweller who fucking jacks off to fucking anime chicks.
I like anime chicks. Don't do that.
Well, so do I.
That's
Well, I like
offensive.
anime dudes, but I'm not sitting up there, oh baby,
Roger.
oh baby, oh baby, I want you. Oh,
Roger.
Yusuke Urameshi. But Kenshiro's my anime crush.
You want to know who mine is? You're probably gonna laugh, but don't laugh at me, guys. Froppy. I love Froppy.
Frappy.
I think that's her name from My Hero Academia. She's the frog
Oh,
girl. She's
I
such a nerd with the glasses. Oh my god.
I'm an '80s anime fan, so
Roger. I love her. She's cute. Anyways,
yeah,
we're proud of you, Brandy. We're proud of you. We love you. We support you. We want the best for you. I just can't wait for you to get your car. I really don't. I I feel like she never went to work. I feel like the
Yeah,
moment
her mama
she
said the
got out of
same
the
thing
you.
today.
I'm
got out of the
always here. You
pleasure.
can't get rid of me. Then shut the fuck up, bro.
Thanks for stopping by, Louis.
Luis Perez. All right, we'll see you later. Anyway, okay, yeah, Gamer Boyd is still being obnoxious and fucking stupid. But anyway, let's ignore him, okay? Let's pretend he ain't
Yeah,
even here. And that's all he wants is attention. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway,
exactly.
you ladies were saying.
I forgot.
What I was saying is that I felt like the moment she got out of Brandy's presence that day, she never was going to work. I feel like she left that moment
And went straight there.
and went
Yeah,
straight there.
yeah.
And that's
Her
Yeah.
why you couldn't. That's why you couldn't get a hold in contact with her mother because her mom probably knew that she was going straight there.
yeah, because her mama said she probably didn't even go to work yesterday, Brandy. And I was like, that kind of makes sense because she was on Facebook. And I was like, get off of social media and get back to work. And I noticed me and her was texting, but we was texting like an hour strong. I'm like, some kind of, why is she? Okay, you texting for like an hour, which means you're not working.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I can say is that I'm very proud of you for not drinking today. I do want to say a lot of us do not think that you're alcoholic. We think that you were using alcohol to cope and to feel numb from all the fuckery that was happening.
I told
But
that
Yeah.
to her mama.
I do want to say I'm very proud of you for not going that route. I need you to feel everything. I need you to feel the anger, the sadness, all the bitterness so you can cope with it in a healthy way and pick yourself up. And I'm very, very proud of you. When you were drinking and the police was there, I was so scared for you. You kept asking the police to, can I give you a hug? I was like, and you wanted the police
What?
officers to give you a handshake. I was just like, Brandy, like I'm like, of course I'm a New Yorker, but I live in Texas, and I'm like, here you can't even touch a police officer; they'll kill you. And I'm like, Brandy getting hugs, Brandy getting handshakes. The police officers were so cool, and they were so helpful, but you were just white girl wasted. But I'm happy that you haven't or continue to resort that way. You know what I mean? Like, just
the
feel it and
tempt-
deal with it.
the
Yeah.
temptation was real tonight. And I was sitting there rocking. I'm like, man, I'm about to quit. I'm like, I
And
need to
I'm like,
Sorry,
relax.
guys.
you had five twisted
Getting
teas.
just
How are
on.
you getting drunk off of five twisted teas? You,
Just five twisted teas.
she had five twisted teas. Five.
And she was drunk off that.
Yes. How?
I
Man,
don't know.
Me either.
I mean,
I was like,
it
you
takes
were
more than
drinking
that
them
to get me
fast.
drunk.
You were drinking them fast though. But I'm really, really proud of you. There were so many of us that really did not want you to drink because when you're drinking, you can't really do everything that you need to do because you're out of sorts. And this is what happened with the police. You couldn't remember your license plate. You couldn't get your VIN number. You couldn't do what you needed to do. But
Yeah.
I do understand that sometimes you do need to feel numb. You do need to. This is a way that you may use to cope. But I'm happy that you did not continue that. And
Yeah,
I'm not
cause
telling you
she.
what to do. I'm not your mother, but I'm just
Mhm.
proud of you. You know what I mean? I'm proud of you that you didn't go that route because we got to handle business. You feel me? We
Yeah.
Yeah.
got to handle business. And at the end of
Cause,
the day, drinking does not allow you to handle fucking business. And this woman needs to go to jail. On
When
God.
yeah. Because
when
the
you
stuff that.
something I learned after I became sober. Okay, when you drink or do whatever vice you have, you're thinking you're getting rid of your problem that way, but no, your problem's still there. You just
Yeah.
don't know how to. You just don't know how you're gonna fix it. You're just prolonging. You're prolonging the solution, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like the stuff that she do hurt, bruh. Hurt me. Cause
Drinking
I.
drinking alone is fine if you're in positive spirits. When you're depressed, drinking heightens your depression.
It
Okay,
does.
yeah, true. Drinking alone. Okay, yeah, no, I'm just gonna say this. Drinking alone is fine if you're in positive spirits. Did you say spirits as a pun?
That was maybe they didn't mean to, but it was a good one.
I know
It
I'm just being a
was.
smart ass right now.
It was just hurtful, like the unsureness of she say she love me, but she treats me fucked up. But I'm like, okay, it's like playing mind games with me, or am I tripping? I don't want to accuse her of not loving me. I mean, she says she do, and I'm like, when it's time to be intimate, she's like, all right, come on, hurry up before I don't want to do it no more. Let's hurry up and get it over with. Or she just like, oh, come on, let's hurry up and get it over with. I'm like, damn, it's been 2 weeks. No, you can't touch me right here. No, you suck my nipples while I masturbate.
What the fuck is that?
I'm like, you gonna get me off? No, I'm going to sleep.
Wow, that's deep. Now that's
It's hurtful.
it is hurtful. That's not something you say to someone that you are attracted to. Listen, her saying that lets me know that she ain't gay. If she rather touch her own self than to allow you to touch her as two gay women,
Mm-hmm.
and she would rather her touch herself, she does not like women. She is a hobo fucking sexual because if a real lesbian and another real lesbian will be all on top of each other.
Man, me and China used to fucking get. Hey, Pippa, how
There's
you
no
doing?
way. There's no way that type of behavior would happen. You can tell that she was a homosexual. You just saying that she didn't like lesbian sex, and then she always. Then it seemed like when you talk about the strap, that's what she really wanted was the strap. What she really wanted was the dick. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
She's not down with the lesbian sex. She
Yeah,
was down for the
sorry
fucking
about that.
strap. It's okay.
Yeah,
She
cause she
wasn't down
always
for the
tried to.
lesbian sex. She was down for the strap. That's what she wanted because the strap is male. Is she's not a lesbian. She's
Yeah,
straight,
cause.
pretending to be that way
Um,
to play you.
what Tiara is an opportunist. Okay, she'll do whatever it takes to get anywhere. Okay, and a lot of people start off pretty young. Like they will, like some gay dude will sleep with a woman in order to have a place to live, or a lesbian would date a guy to have a place to live.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, like I, I've dated guys who were like that, and they always had this. There was always a red flag, and I would always look out for that.
Yeah,
And I hate to say this, I may sound like an is ageist a good word?
right.
I may sound like an ageist, but it's always a young person. It's always somebody between the ages of 18 and 25. It's never
Mhm.
anybody. It's never anybody who's like within our age group.
Right. Because I'm 38. I'm up in age.
I'm I'm 20. I'm 20.
Yeah, you
Okay, all right. I'm
23.
32.
23.
Yeah,
You
and you know
know,
what hurt is like when we have conversations, you be like, "But I don't like
No,
sex like
Tiara
that," and so
is
she
gay
like,
prepared. I believe she is.
yes, they will. Dick
She's an opportunist.
Caprio more. Yes, there are real people that will have lesbian sex, gay sex for them to have somewhere to fucking sleep and eat. Yes, it is. That's how some fucking people's standards are so low that they will bend and do something that they don't want to do or have the feeling to do or the normalcy to do. They'll do it.
Yeah, Will
I'm not
Smith's a good
gonna stand
she,
example.
to be. I'm not.
and
What
I
do
asked
I
her
look
this.
like?
Hold on.
I'm a lesbian woman. What do I look like taking dick from a man to be able to have a roof over my head? Do you know how many lesbian women would do that? Do you know how many gay men do that? Do you know how many straight people do that? There are people that will do these things to be able to
Mm-hmm.
make it in this fucking world. Lesbian women will have sex with men, gay men will have sex with women, and gay and straight people will have sex with gay people just to fucking manipulate somebody. That's how evil it
Yeah,
is out here.
Yeah, and to pull at people's heartstrings, and
and
every time it
Yes.
was like I always seemed like I had to beg her for sex, and she always make it like I was
I'm
forced
not trying to
beside.
come at you wrong for saying that to the commenter, but people do that shit. That's how fucking crazy it is.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
but it's like she.
I also hate to bring race into this, but this happens a lot with black and white gays. Like
Mm,
you don't see Hispanic gays or Asian gays doing this shit.
No.
It's usually
And no,
black and
it's
white
not
gays, younger,
bisexual. It's
huh?
not bisexual. To the commenter, it is not bisexual. It is literally a homosexual. This is not a
I
bisexual
agree.
person.
It's like saying I'm not a bank robber, but I rob banks on a daily basis. Gay is gay, and straight is straight. Tara's bisexual.
No, she's a homosexual. She'll do anything to get a fucking roof over her head. And
and it
I understand you may say
You find out,
bisexual, but it's not bisexual. She's not bi. She's an opportunist, like Miguel said.
and like she'll say
yo,
like,
Brandy.
dang,
You find out why her mother wants nothing to do with her.
uh,
Like something has had to happen. Like she must
She
have fucked up
probably
pretty
beat her
bad.
mom. She probably
they
put her
got
hands
into
on her
fist
fucking
fights.
mother.
They got into fist
Oh, okay.
fights.
I knew it. I knew
Um,
she had to put her hands on her mom. Knew it.
Hey, this generation, the Gen Z generation, they tend to put their hands on their parents quite a lot. You know,
A lot.
like I couldn't even tell my mother. I couldn't even tell my biological mother. Shut up and get out of my room. If I did that, then the door will be taken off the hinges, and I'd be looking for my eye. I'd be looking for where my eye was
Hell
because she would have
yeah.
smacked my eye out my face.
I couldn't. Man, I couldn't even look my dad in his mouth when he was talking to me. Man, listen.
can I say something real quick?
Yes,
Like
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
she used
sorry,
to be
Brandy.
like one time, like we was having a conversation, and she like, you can't get mad because I don't want to have sex with you. I said, so we get into the conversation. I said, dang, that hurts me when you say that. Don't say that like that. And then I was like, so I said, but you confused me because when you first came down here, she was like, oh, so you gonna bring that up? I don't want to talk no more. I said, no, you made like you was such a freak before you even got down here, and then like like in the end you still young and you had me like you was on that type of time. She like I am a freak. I'm just not a freak with you. And I'm sitting there like, damn man, I said,
I would have been hurt.
you I said you make it seem like I be raping you or something. She like, now you put words in my mouth. I said, that's how you make me feel. You make me feel sick. You make me feel like I'm a horrible person. Like
Black
she's done
parents.
fucking looked at me and fucking gave me a look like this. Whenever I be like, you want to do it tonight? I'm like, it's been 2 weeks, been 3 weeks. And she be like, no. I told you. I'm like, she like, so one day when I first started discovering that it's just smooth happened out the blue. One day we was going to the pool or coming from the pool. And I was like, you want to do something? And she like, no. And she gave me this look and she like, I'm tired of you asking that. I was like, damn, what the fuck wrong with you? And she like, I just don't like sex like that. I don't like hugging and kissing like that. I said, since when? She was trying to make like, oh, you trying to make force me to have sex with you just because you brought me this and this and this and that. I said, no, I just thought that that's what people in relationships do. And she was like, okay, so if I would have told you that I didn't like sex before you came down here, would you still have sin for me?
Nope.
And she's like, right. And I was like sitting there like, what? And she's like, see, now I won't even talk. Now you piss me off. You know what I'm saying? And I was just sitting there like, she like, I was sitting there like, what the fuck?
She
And then she like,
catfished
no,
you.
Yeah.
yes. And she said, got mad, said, oh, so now you want to throw that in my face. Don't talk to me for the rest of the night. Now you ain't getting no pussy.
Wow.
And every time she want me to buy this or buy that, that's
Whenever
why you not getting no coochie tonight.
My
whenever
dad said,
somebody withholds whenever somebody withholds sex,
hello.
that's a sign of control.
Yep.
That's a
My
sign of
dad
like
used
they're
to
trying to
tell
control
me,
the.
my
Go
dad
ahead.
used to tell me any woman that uses her body or vagina or sex to get something or get something that they want is a form of witchcraft. It's a form of witchcraft to use your sexual body, your sex. to get something or to get your way. It's a form of witchcraft. Right then and there, that would have been a fucking red flag for me. Right there. And to the commenter talking about do 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 do. Where is it? About beating kids or whooping their kids, and they said they instill fear. Now, if you look up the word fear, that means reverence and respect. I don't have kids, but I would never want my kids to be afraid of me. To be afraid is to be afraid for your life. I would never want my kids to be afraid for their life with me, but my children better fear me because the word fear means reverence and respect. And I don't mean fear as in I'm going to hurt them or do something wrong with them, but most children nowadays do not have respect and reverence for their children. And that
Oh
has been
hell.
totally wiped out of the black community. If y'all remember, we used to have big mamas and we wouldn't fucking dare smoke a cigarette in front of big mama, cuss in front of big mama, do anything out of sorts in front of big mama. We know our heads would be in the back of our shoulders if we did anything in front of her to disrespect her in any type of way. And that was respect, which is another word for fear. No, we should
Yeah.
be able to talk to our children. Yes, they are correct. But our children also should respect us enough not to do certain fuckery in front of us. And that's what's wrong with the youth now. They don't respect the fucking thing. Now, yes, I do think that we should be talking to our children instead of just straight beating them.
Mm-hmm.
But also, they also should have respect. And going back to what Brandy said, honey, the girl catfished you. Because the best moment in a relationship is what we call the honeymoon phase. And the
No,
honeymoon phase lasts for
considering
almost
women's
6 months to 9 months.
you
And that's
recognize
when
their
you don't
parents
take your
when
hands
speaking
off
to
of each
their
other.
kids.
You feel what I'm
And
saying?
for that to
Yeah, and
be
it's
Y'all should have
crazy.
been in
Like,
the honeymoon phase and y'all fell out of it so quickly because she wasn't in it with you.
yeah, cause like we used to, she would want to cuddle, lock her leg around me. I'm like, oh shit, start to like squirming her booty to get comfortable, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, okay, right. And so she'll say, put your arm around me. So I put my arm around her, and but when the minute I go to smooth rubbing her thigh, or kissing her arm, and she's like, get off of me, go to elbowing me. I'm like, whoa, hey, get off of me. Like, yo, I'm like, can I have a kiss? No. Why? Because your lips is crusty. Damn, yeah, you need some chapstick. Can I get a kiss? No.
Man, that girl was crusty.
Decap, I apologize for misinterpreting what you said, but I do want to say I do agree with you. I do 100% agree with you,
so I'm like really thirsty.
but I also believe in reverence and respect. But I don't want to come across like you're wrong because you're not. Everything you're saying is on T. We just got to, we got to make sure that we really know a person, take our time with people because people have, the key word here is intent. We never know the intent of somebody, and we have to get to know the intent of someone's heart before
Yeah,
we can
cause
jump into a relationship with people.
yeah, cause she didn't even give me a chance to feel her out of anything. Cause the first thing she did when she touched down to me was jump my bones. First thing she did when she got down to me was jump my bones. And I'm like, whoa, okay. All right, dude, okay. The next day, jump my bones.
So
I
well,
can't even.
hold on, wait, pause. So when you say she jumped your bones, do you mean like jump your bones as in sex?
Yeah, we drinking.
So there was sex there. There was sex in the beginning.
Yeah,
Basically,
we was drinking and everything.
it was the brochure. Because like when you get a brochure for like a hotel or something like that, and then you actually go to the place and it's shit.
Yes,
Oh,
it was a nice commercial.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
commercial was
Or you like go to
amazing.
McDonald's and you see the burger looking like this. But
Right.
once you get it, it's all squished and disgusting looking because it's been sitting out for 24 fucking hours.
That was a good motherfucking ad. She put on a good ad, honey.
Yeah,
Oh my god. You didn't look at the Yelp reviews, Brandy.
yeah.
You
I
should
mean,
have looked
it
at the
was
Yelp
it
Man,
was the
reviews.
trailer for
she
it
was
was a
in
trailer
such a hurry.
for
She was in such a hurry to move in. Same thing like when she wanted to come move down here. She was in such a hurry to move in. And I'm like, damn, I love you the first night. Guess what? I'm like, what? You my girlfriend now. I said, haha. She said, haha, nothing. I'm not playing with you. I was like, oh,
Brandy,
this
promise me you'll
motherfucker.
take your time. Promise me you'll slow down. Promise me
yeah.
you don't have nobody force you into doing something you don't want to do. Have healthy boundaries. Set fucking limits. Do that for me. In the name of all that is holy, set healthy boundaries for yourself. Don't let anyone push you or manipulate you into doing things that you yourself don't want to do. Please.
Yeah.
But like I said, love will have you do some stupid shit. Trust me, I've been there and I've done that.
Yeah, because she was rushing everything, blowing on my phone, acting like she's all into me. And then when she got down here, she like, ugh. And
Because
I'm
she
like,
didn't
what
need you. Her
happened?
mom is here. Her family's here. So of course she could show
No,
her
even
ass.
when we was in Texas, it was like a minute, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks later was when she started smooth. Like, I don't like to touch like that. I don't like to kiss like that. I'm like, I'm confused. You was all over me. I'm like, okay, so when I'm sober, you don't want to do it, but when I'm pissy drunk, I gotta wake
And
up
that's
naked the
another
next
thing. Why
day.
she like having sex with you drunk? There ain't nothing wrong with drunk sex. Because drunk sex be all popping. But why did she always want to have sex with you drunk?
I don't know, but it seemed like when I'm sober, we can't do it. And it's like there have been times where I was so drunk and I accidentally like leaned on my weight on her
Okay,
leg and made her cry.
the reason why Tiara wanted to have sex with you, Brandy, while you were drunk is because whenever whenever someone's under the influence of anything, they're susceptible to anything.
Roger.
It's like kind of like seducing, and it's like every time we throw down or something happens, she always uses,
Also,
"Oh,
don't be
Brandy was
afraid to be
drunk."
alone. Not saying be alone, but being introverted is protecting your energy. Most people don't give a fuck. I'm just reading the comments. That's all.
The older we get, the more we realize that. But yeah, like and she always used that as an alibi. Oh, she was drunk. You was drunk. You don't remember because you was drunk. And I'm like, oh
That's
no, I remember that
Oh.
part.
She liked you being drunk so she could use it as an excuse why this or that didn't. Man, she's a pro. This woman
she's a
is a
narcissist.
pro. She is a pro.
Just
She's
like
a narcissistic sociopath.
don't nobody know what happened to my nose or my forehead.
She's a because you
Yeah,
were drunk and she probably did it, but you don't remember it. You know that she could possibly get you drunk, so drunk that she could really fuck shit up and blame it on you when you come back to.
Yeah, that's just like they got a hole in the wall by the front door. And she like, you did that when you was drunk. She like, you slammed the door when you went outside. I don't remember doing that.
She probably did. She probably did it, but you wouldn't remember it because you are like inebriated. And to decap, I am single right now, and I would rather keep my peace. My peace is so important to me. I would rather keep my peace than to fucking be in a relationship with anybody. That's how much I value my peace. I value my peace so much that I would like if I meet someone and they do not add value to my life and or help me build bigger peace or have better peace, I don't want to date anyone because I value my peace so much. You know what I mean? I value my peace so much that I would rather stay single for the rest of my life than to deal with someone that could disrupt my peace. That's where I'm at in my life. I'm 38 years old. I work for Google. I have a 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom home, vehicles, and I've done it all on my own. I moved from New York City to Texas on my own. And where I'm at, I'm a lesbian woman. I am an aggressive femme, but I also consider myself as the breadwinner. I consider myself as someone who could possibly take care of a family. I'm that person. I will take care of my family. I don't need a stud to come take care of me. I am the provider. I am the caretaker. But I will rather stay where the fuck I'm at, stay out of the streets and keep my head low and watch my anime than to go out and date anybody that could ever disrupt my peace. Because where I'm at, I could never ever allow someone to take that away from me, like how Brandy has gone through. And I want you to know, Brandy, I dated someone who did me worse. This person sent me to jail twice. This person stole thousands of dollars and then took everything of value out of my home: Gucci, Prada, Coach, Samsung TVs, took everything. Took everything from me. And this is the reason why when I saw you crying, why it touched me, because this person wanted to destroy you. This person wanted to take everything away from you for you to start over and for you to be fucking no. I've gone through this, and I can't say what I've gone through is worse than you, or what you've gone through is worse than me. But I went to jail twice behind a woman using the police as a weapon. I've got thousands of dollars stolen from me. My whole home ripped apart. Everything of value taken away. And by the grace and mercy of God, He allowed me to be able to keep my job. I'm on probation right now. I'm only 5 months in because of another woman trying to destroy me, take everything, every bit of everything away from me because she could not get her way. And I had to show her. I told her, I said, you want to see something? I don't give a fuck how gay people say God doesn't love gay people. So let me show you how good God is. I said, you want to put your God up against mine? Do you want to put your God up against my God? I'll show you who wins. And by the grace and mercy of God, He blessed me with everything back and then some. Everything she took away from me. So, Brandy, I want you to know that you're not the only one that's going through this. There are horrible, evil fucking people out here that want to kill, rob, and destroy and take everything from you. But as long as you have faith in yourself and in your God, everything will be okay. I'm on probation right now, believe it or not. Believe it or not, because of this shit. And everything this woman took away, everything she took. Now she calling now. She calling now, suffering now, sad now, depressed now, wishing that for another chance, give me another chance. There's no fucking, I told her, there's no way you could ever get another chance. There's a thing where you can destroy a bridge, but there's another thing when you have burnt the bridge fucking down. She burnt the bridge down to a point that there ain't no coming back. How do I look like sleeping next to her? She can grab my car keys and take my car. What do I look like sleeping next to her and she can take my bank card? What do I look like sleeping next to her and waking up, finding people in my house and robbing me blind? There ain't no fucking way. There ain't no way back. But at the end of the day, we go through these lessons in life to learn, to be able to know how to protect our hearts, protect our peace, and how to protect ourselves from other people, to learn red flags and know what you do and don't deserve. Let this be a lesson. Do not let this destroy you. Let this build you to become a stronger person. We've all gone through it. Trust me. And the thing is, I'm a semi-professional. I'm a fucking semi-professional working in fucking IT and Google. And it happened to me. So don't let it fucking make you feel no type of way. Don't feel like when people say, oh, you're stupid and you're gullible, you let this happen. Bitch, love will make you fucking retarded. And you don't want to give up on people. You never want to give up on people. But there's some, like my dad said, there's some people in this world, we all got a purpose, but there's some people in this world that only fucking purpose they got is to be kindling for the fire in the pits of hell. That's some people fucking purpose in this life, is just to be thrown in the fire. And these people that manipulate good-hearted, loving people like you, myself, Miguel, anybody out there that's been used and abused, some of these fucking people are just born to be thrown into the fire. But don't let it discourage you. Keep moving and keep rising up. Sorry again for my...
No, you're
This would
Bridget.
touch. Church
Bridget, something
man,
that we
this
all
lie
needed to
was
hear.
needed to happen.
Yeah, yeah, we all
It
needed to
had
hear
to
that.
happen.
And I thank God. And I was scrolling through YouTube, just laying here, chilling. And I came across this video of this woman crying in the dark outside, just crying. And that was you, Brandy. And from that moment, I've never not been with you. I've never not been with you since that moment because people really do feel your pain. People have gone through the same thing that you have gone through. They may not admit it, they may not have balls enough to admit it, but we've all gone through it. And we've all wished that we had somebody to encourage us, to uplift us, to share these stories, to make us not feel alone. And I want you to know, honey, you are not alone. Because I'm still going through it myself, believe it or not. Next November, I'll be off of probation for the same fucking thing you're going through. Do you hear me? So
Hmm.
understand you're not alone. You're not alone. You're not. You're not alone. But what can you do but pray and keep moving?
Hmm.
What can you do? But to these people that go around manipulating and hurting people and taking advantage of people and using love as a weapon and using these things to hurt and just be conniving and evil, there's something special waiting for them. Something special is waiting for them. And when it comes down upon them, there's no one and nothing that will be able to save them. It's going to be their ass. I tell people all the time, it's your fucking ass that's on the line, and her ass is on the line, and she thinks this shit is a fucking game. And like you said earlier in the in the video earlier today, she's gonna run across the wrong motherfucking bitch. She's gonna run across a wrong motherfucking man. And they gonna fucking hem her ass up. And when that moment comes, when her eyes go to flutter to close, when her eyes start to flutter to pass the fuck out, all of the evil and all of the wickedness that she did to others is gonna come a fucking flash. It's gonna flash. It's gonna come like a fucking video flash, a reel, and her fucking spirit before she go. And she gonna realize that what she's been doing to people has been fucking evil and corrupt, and it's gonna be her ass. Wait for it. And I would hate for her to be a fucking picture on a goddamn t-shirt. You hear me? I would hate to see that she becomes a fucking picture on a pamphlet. You hear me? I would hate to fucking see that her picture is in the obituaries for fucking somebody over. And guess what? It's gonna happen.
It could have been me, and
And I thank
Most
God it
nobody
wasn't.
even knew
most of the
that.
times, most of
Nobody
the
even
times
knew
when
that.
it
It could have been me.
most of the times when it comes to people like Tiara, they do run across the wrong person. And next thing you know, Lifetime has made a movie about them. You know how nice and sweet and innocent they were. They were just a lost soul looking for love. No, no, she was not a lost soul looking for love. What she was a narcissistic sociopath that preyed on people. And honestly, Brandy, you might be the straw that breaks the universe's back. You know, her stealing your car. I mean, she'll go. She's looking at jail time. She's looking at some time right now.
Yes.
And once they catch her, they're going to look at the domestic violence and they're going to look at other things because this ain't her first offense. And she's probably going to finally get punished for this.
Yes.
And she's not going to fucking survive in prison. She's not going to survive
No.
in jail. You're going to have someone who's had it worse than she has and realize,
Mhm.
like, oh, well, you were living it up while you had some woman spoiling the shit out of you. I was getting raped by my dad.
Yep. And she gonna see. And I don't, you can look at this like a cup half full or cup half empty, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd certain God will send certain people in your life, like Decap was talking about with his family. God will allow certain evil fucking people in your life to come in and destroy and demolish and to fuck up shit on purpose. So you know that you better start looking at people's intent and having God on your side, higher power on your side, Jesus, who somebody on your side. Again, you can, like I said, you can look at this half full or half empty. You can say, well, God allowed this horrible thing to happen to me and now my life sucks. Or you can look at it and say, God allowed this horrible thing to happen so I can become stronger in him and stronger in myself. And I want to encourage you to be stronger in yourself. Everything that you've gone through with this woman, let it be a lesson for the next. Let it be a lesson for the next. Do not the issue is not falling. That's not the issue. The issue is keep falling. Keep doing the fuckery. Keep doing the same stupid shit over and over and over and not learning. Let this be a lesson because let me tell you something. This right here ain't nothing that could be waiting for you in the future. There could be something way worse than this bitch waiting for you in the future. But because you went through this, it prepared you to fucking say no to that thing that's coming. So think about it that way. You understand what I'm saying? Think about it that
This
way. That Tierra
this was
is a
training.
lesson for something that's much worse that's coming. And if you did not learn the lesson with Tierra, that's your fucking ass. Because now you know better. You know not to allow someone push you to do shit you don't want to do. You know now not to allow red flags just to slip through. You know now not to move fast. You know now that if someone tell you they love you in the first fucking hour to run. Now you know better. So I believe in my heart, honey, that Tierra was a lesson for something way worse that's waiting for you. But because you went
Hmm.
through this with Tierra, you know fucking better now. You know better now what you need to fucking avoid. How you know now not to have somebody tell you to do something that you don't want to do. Now you know to have boundaries. You know now. So in a way, sometimes God gotta allow us to go through fuckery to save us from even worse shit than the fuckery we're going through now. Believe that.
Yeah.
Believe that. I believe that with my whole heart.
In a in a way, Brandy,
Hello.
this was training for the next
Hello.
battle.
Yes, sir. You better believe it. I believe that in my
You
spirit. The spirit is
yeah,
telling me
the
that
next
this is training for the next fucking battle.
yeah, now you have the armor,
Woo.
the weapons, the artillery that you need to combat the next person.
Yes.
I mean, you're in Atlanta, okay? I'm going to be honest with you.
Atlanta, you better be fucking careful out there,
Yeah,
bitch. That's
I
the
mean,
worst. You have listen. You have pussy thrown in your face. So Atlanta, pussy out there
yeah.
is rampant. You better be careful fucking around.
I mean, hell, even when you was in Dallas, it was. Let's
Dallas.
face it, any major city in the world has shady ass people. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
hell, even where I live, there's there's a pretty fucked in the head people. So going through this with Tiara has prepared
Mm-mm-mm.
you for the next woman that walks up to you that starts, whipping her hair and going, "I love you, Brandy." I'm never doing that again. I will never do that again. Anyway, don't tell Sean that I did that. Anyway, um, yeah, it will. Yeah, like this whole thing was um a simulation, like Cerebro in X-Men. Wait, where did Bridget go?
Mm. Sometimes it'll kick you off, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's 3 o'clock. I got to start doing my patrols.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, just give me a call as soon as you can, okay?
All right.
All right.
I'm speechless. That was powerful. Um, that was powerful. Can't learn without failure, Brandon. Yeah. Uh, that speech was um filling to my soul. I feel full.
Sorry for that.
Mm.
What were you saying?
I was saying it was like food for my soul. That speech there,
Mine or Miguel's?
both y'all.
Both of us. I like Miguel. We, like I said, that's definitely armor. He hit that on the head. Armor and weapons. And like Decap was saying, a hurdle is if I could pull it up.
Yeah, I
A
guess you
stumbling
saying
blocks are
lightning.
technically not stumbling blocks. If you trip over this hurdle, you know damn well to jump higher the next hurdle. Yeah, it's. I think she meant. I do think she meant enlightening as well, Decap. And I do want to encourage you, Decap. You keep pushing, and you keep being motivated as well. But if anything, I encourage you so much, Brandy. Please, please, please do not let your don't. I don't want you to feel lonely. Don't. There's no reason for you to feel lonely because God is with you. And there's no reason I would rather you feel lonely maybe than you do be in the presence of wickedness. You feel me? So I don't want you to feel lonely. And everything's gonna be okay. Everything is. I want you to start making lives about you walking the dog or doing something positive. Like you said, you were wanting to go to church. You were talking about trying to get into different things that she didn't want to be involved in. So I'm
Mm.
praying that you get involved in those things. Look around your community and see what's available for you to get into or you be a part of. You can volunteer. You can go back to going to building your faith, going to the gym. Make a kind of like a routine, make a new routine for yourself of going to the gym and then going to work on your spiritualism. I just want you to get back to the root of you. Do I think that you should stay single? I think you should stay single until you figure out the rest of what's going on with the lights in the car. You don't want
Mm.
to date someone and bring them into a mess. You know what I mean? I
And
want you to figure out. Go ahead.
she left a hell of a fucking mess. She did a fucking uh. Which one was that president and the other president came and they left a hell of a mess for them to clean up.
Man, you should have saw my house. When I came home from jail that night, my whole house was totally destroyed from top to bottom. So I understand the how people can destroy your life and leave a mess and have you there on your own to fix it and make it better.
I'm
This is
like,
where
when is this shit gonna stop? I went through it with my husband. I went through it with this girl named Toya. China don't slap me. I went through it with China, and now Tierra. I'm like, when is this shit gonna stop? Oh, God.
when you leave people to fuck alone. I know this may sound weird. Leave people the fuck alone. And stop looking. And I'm not saying that you look for people. I'm not saying that. But leave people alone. That's the best. That's the best. Been the best thing I've ever done was leave fucking people alone. And when God puts someone in my life, then so be it. But at this point in my life, I'm leaving people the fuck alone. What I look like bothering people. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm not running the streets. I'm holding my head down. I come home, I watch my anime, and that's it. I leave people the fuck alone because it's people are too wicked. Too
Yes.
wicked. My best advice for you is to leave people alone and focus on your soul. Focus on your body. Focus on your mind. Focus on your health. Focus on your home. Focus on your car. Focus on you. Focus on your dreams. Focus on you because when we're dead and God ain't no more fucking focusing on shit. Take the time and focus on you because when you're with someone, guess you gotta focus on them. Sometimes when you got to focus on someone that makes you not be able to focus on you. This is why some people date. Some people date to not be to. Some people date so they don't have to focus on themselves. So they can go fix somebody else instead of fixing their own ass. So they can go heal someone instead of healing their own ass. So focus on you. Focus
What,
on you. Focus on your dreams, your aspirations. Focus on things that you want to do.
what the fuck?
I don't know
Man,
what that means. Candy talking about Raven got micro and encephaly like Beetlejuice from. Oh, that's mean. Who's Raven?
my daughter, she has microcephaly, which
Okay.
means that your head stops growing after a certain point, and your forehead starts to recede, and your life expectancy is short.
Why would Candy? Well, if Candy said that, that is a true statement.
Mm.
But why would you fucking put Beetlejuice from Howard Stern? Okay, are you saying like him? Like I don't know if this is I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't know if it's like a negative thing or like a comparative thing.
I keep asking my twin sister to please stop mentioning my children, and she always keep trying to throw in um saying that I'm an unfit mother, a deadbeat mom, and I abused my children, I neglected them, and I accused her of doing this. Look, she did some stuff to my daughter, like when she was first born, stole her umbilical cord, tried to kill her when she was first born in the hospital, got man slammed on the ground one time. Like she's done some horrid things to.
Does she have your kids?
No, she doesn't have any children, but it's a I don't know if you know my twin sister, but she goes online and says things about me that's not true. And every time she mentions me, people run up her donations with like buku when she get like $400 or $500 damn near every day or every other day for another week in a hotel. And then she's always like boosted up. And for some reason, when she brings me up, they give her more money. But she's claiming to be gang stalked, targeted individual, and um it's she's kind of artist too. And I don't know if you've seen where I've been saying like, damn, everybody been saying that Tierra got Candy beat because they like damn near the same.
Why are you talking about somebody's kids?
And I keep asking her to keep my children's name out her mouth, but she keeps bringing her up, talking about that I did some shit, said I gave up
Can
my
I
children
ask?
to live that life.
Can
Hmm?
I ask why don't you have your children? If that's okay for me to ask.
It all started where when people don't get their way. Remember how we were talking about you people using sex as a weapon, people using love as a weapon. Well, people was using trying to use my kids as a weapon against me. My brother, for whatever reason, set him and his girlfriend ended up setting me up to get my kids taken.
How many kids
And
do you have?
three. And to
Okay.
this day, I don't know what they told them, but found out that my brother was on some revenge stuff that I did when I was like 7 years old. So then by that time, I was in an abusive relationship. after I left, my husband left me. I was with my childhood best friend, and she played all kind of psych games, keeping me sleep deprived, much like now, keeping me sleep deprived and confused. And I was like trying to function to take care of my kids. To this day, I don't know what they told the caseworkers, but they came and took my kids. I fought and got them back, and wound up they court ordered me to take psych meds, and they was trying to diagnose me at the time with psychosis. And so I was court ordered to take it, but they was putting me on medication. Like the VA was overdosing me on medication, and I was sitting there being a single parent trying to raise the three kids, and so I couldn't function to take care of them. So I gave them to the state because I was like, I need help. I don't have no support. Tried to even get some of my siblings involved. They flaked out, even though they passed the test. And so I gave them back. Then I fought to get them back again. Tried it again, and then it was just getting too overwhelming. I'm like, okay, this one over here taking off, running across the street where it's got like 2 or 3 lanes and it's 45 miles per hour the speed limit. I try to run back over here, the stroller with the two boys in it, just going on the opposite direction of the street. I'm like, fuck, which one do I grab first? I wake up one morning like this one over here, like smearing fucking say like chocolate or beating got in the refrigerator and like smear eggs and leftovers from last night all over the couch. Every day I had to clean it up. And my daughter had a thing where I think it's part of like the autism. I don't know, but I've heard of other children doing this too. But Candy not being educated in parenting, my daughter did. She used to smear feces on the wall in her hair, would eat it, and on the daily, I had to clean it. It had a bad smell. But my twin sisters online saying like I left like soggy bibs on my kids and left my daughter smeared in feces, and I'm like, that ain't even nowhere near why they got taken away. But by that last time, I was so burnt out from the mind games that the state people was playing, trying to set me up. Had friends that was trying to use me out of money and set me up. I kept trying to fight tooth and nail to keep my kids. But when I'm sitting there, like they got me on medication that's like drooling and falling asleep in the caseworker's lap, and
Yeah.
I'm just like doing like this kind of stuff, like I could not function. And myself, I said, self, keep it real. Right now, you can't do this. And I was sitting there, kept praying about it, and I'm like, sometimes no answer is the answer. I'm like, what should I do? I said, I don't want them to repeat the cycle that I was in foster care. I don't want to put them in foster care, but give them up for adoption. But I'm like, dude, I just got to keep it real with myself. Right now, like I was like, my children sat there and watched me drop to my knees and fall in a ball and just bust out crying. I said, my children will never see me be weak like that again, ever. And then one day Ivan was like, Mommy, you gonna be able to take care of us today? And I'm like, damn, I feel some type of way. Because I was always trying to put my game face on from dealing with their daddy leaving me, dealing with the coping with my childhood best friend coming to find out she's like a tiara almost. And so
Hmm.
it's like trying to heal from 2 narcissistic abuse relationships back to back and trying to cope with just general depression and the fact of looking at damn like I ain't got nobody. I'm out here trying to raise these kids and these people out here trying to paint me out to be a bad parent. They can't stay people like you might as well give it up. You're not gonna get your kids back. And I was the thing of them telling me, oh, you can't take pictures with them windbreaker on in the fade. You gotta go get a wig and you gotta put on like a dress and other than that you can't take pictures with your kids. So
What?
yes, so it became like too much, and I did. I throwed it till the wheels fell off, and I like nigga, keep it real with yourself. Give them to somebody that can do better. Right now, you're not strong. Right now, you're not mentally here. Cause I was feeling like I was gonna fucking snap, but I was like, I gotta do something.
I'm
And
proud
so I
of you
gave
that you made that decision to get. put them in a better situation.
And so me and my twin sister beefing. So for whatever reason, she's sitting there trying to pay me out to be an unfit parent and saying I never loved my children and shit.
That's horrible. People are so fucking greedy.
Hmm.
That's so sad. I'm so sorry that you're going through this. It honestly feels like you need to cut a lot of people out. You really do. You really need to cut a lot of people out. You need to cut this whole sister situation out. You need to cut a lot of things out. And like I said, I'm going to tell you this. I believe that this is the season of you. This is why I feel like God allowed this situation to come to a head where she has left, Tiara has left. I believe that this is a season that is about you and you alone. This is not a season of you being alone. This is a season of you looking at you and being with you and loving yourself and doing right for yourself. This is the season of Brandy. It's all about Brandy in this season. This season is about you looking at yourself and becoming the woman that you want to be when it comes mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, anything. Stop focusing on your sister Candy. Stop focusing on Tierra. Stop focusing on people and focus on your soul. Focus on your mental health. Focus on your health. Focus on you. This is the season of you. So when you start to feel alone, you're not alone because you have God with you and you're there. You're there with you. And this is the season of you. And if there's anything I can tell you before I do get off, I got work in the morning,
Mm.
is allow this to be a season of Brandy. Allow this to be the time where you focus. You don't have to focus on somebody's birthday. You don't have to focus on an anniversary. You don't have to focus on how somebody feels. You don't have to get up and cook for someone. You don't have to get up and wash, excuse me, somebody else's clothes. You don't have to focus on taking someone to work and packing their lunch and focus. This is the time for you to focus on you. I want
Mm.
you to take these few months, good 6, 7 months, and focus on you and get you back to, like you said, you've never been late on bills before, car payments before. Focus and get back to you. I want you to take this time and get back to Brandy. Get back to self-love. We all have childhood trauma and different things that we face as children. But this is the time to focus on those things and heal. Heal, Brandy. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually heal. Think about your mental health and heal. Get back on your diets. Like you said, you used to eat certain way. Get back on your diets. Get your finances back in fucking order. I want you to heal and focus on you and allow this to be the season of Brandy. Do not focus on other people. Do not focus on anybody. If you date someone, you got to focus on them and what they need and what they want and what they this and what they that. And this is a season of you, and I want you to take this time. And I will, you know how sometimes we lay at night and we're like, I wish I could be this way, and I wish I could be this, and I wish I could do this. This is the time for you to make those things come true. Allow this to be the season of Brandy. Allow this to be the time where, again, I know I'm repeating myself, but I really want you to hear me when I say, let this be the season of Brandy. Focus on you, especially your soul, especially the hurt and heal, especially your dreams and aspirations. When we date people, we got to look at them when their birthday, anniversary, got to make them happy, got to cook for them, got to wash their clothes, got to make them smile, got to do this, got to do that. Focus on you. That's what I want. And I swear, if you could take the time to focus on you and focus on your self esteem and focus on your heart and focus on your soul, you will not go through this shit again with another person. You will not be going through, like Miguel and I said, there, this, what you went through with Tierra was to give you the armor and the weapons for a next bitch that try to do you like this. You know now what you should look for and what you shouldn't look for.
Mm-hmm.
Let this be a season of Brandy. Let this be a season of healing. Let this be a season of your soul, of your heart, of your mind, of your body, of your health. Stop focusing on other people. Focus on you. And I want to see you blossom. I want to see you make lives where you're laughing and joking. I want to see that you have better coping skills instead of drinking. I pray and I claim it and I receive it in Jesus' name that you will be a shining example for other people in the community, especially the LGBT community, that when somebody comes to hurt them, that they can still make it and still rise above. And I do not want you to feel alone. I do not want you to feel like, I just don't want you to get depressed. There's no reason to get depressed because everything happens for a reason. And like I told you before, Tierra was sent here. The reason for it all was for her to prepare you for something much worse. A bitch could have been much worse. She could have done much worse. But now that you know, you won't fall for it this time.
Yeah.
And I want you to feel uplifted. I want you to feel encouraged. I want you to know people have your back. People support you. People are looking for you. What we want is for Brandy to get on and smile. We were looking for Brandy to get on and sing. We're ready for Brandy to get back to dancing. We're ready for Brandy to be in a positive mindset because she's focusing on herself and not other fucking people and their fuckery. We want to see you heal. We want to see you happy. We don't want you to always get online. We always want to see your lives. Believe me, we always ready for your lives, but we want to see your lives with joy and peace and happiness in them instead of the sadness. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to see you sad. We want to see we want to laugh and joke and talk because there's positive happening with you as well. There's many of us that don't eat negativity. I don't eat negativity. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot that do. But I wish you the very best and I will always be here. I'll always be here. I'll always be here ready to chat, ready to talk whenever. It's 3 o'clock a.m. my time right now, but I'll
Mm-hmm.
always be here no matter what the time. I don't go to sleep at night, but I'm always here, and I'll always be on your lives, and I'll always be there for you to talk and to check up on you. But I just don't want you to get depressed, and I want you to heal. I want you to learn from this lesson. I want you to follow up with the police. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
I wish you the very, very best from the bottom of my heart. But again, don't jump into dating someone right now because I want you to heal. And you don't bring somebody new into fuckery. And you're
Mm-hmm.
still going through fuckery. And when
Yeah.
you have everything ironed out, when you got your car, she's in jail, light situation is figured out, then and you have healed and you have grown in yourself, then start to date. But other than that, leave people alone and focus
Mm-hmm.
on you. Okay? So
Mm-hmm.
well said, Bridget. We want to see you on live living your life, not broken down. Even if you're on live cooking breakfast, that would be good enough. Amen. That's exactly right. We want to just see you happy. When you were losing weight, I was so happy. True story, Bridget. Start to heal. Please heal. Hallelujah, Bridget. Exactly. Yes, Bridget. Amen. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
And bless the cook. Okay.
Mm.
We want to see you laugh. We don't want to see you crying in the dark and cutting yourself and drinking into a stupor. And we want to see you have a beautiful smile. You have a beautiful laugh. You know what I mean? We want to see those things. We want to see you happy. We want to see joy. Leave these fucking people alone and focus on you and your happiness. Get back into church. Get back into doing the things you love to do. Fucking go to the dollar store and buy some paint and a white paper and just put it up and paint something so we can laugh at you painting a person, but it looks like a dick. Just do something that's funny for you. You know what I mean? Make just do have just be happy for you. We want to see you put on music and dance and be like, what the fuck she doing the MC Hammer? Let's do something for you. You know what I mean? Like we want to see your joy. There's a lot of people that get on live that don't want to see people sad. We want to see people happy because our life sucks. You know, I'm on probation. I want to see you happy. You feel me? But
Mm.
God bless you, Brandy. And I'm happy that I did run across your life and you are not alone. And I would like one day for you to get your shit in line, your money, everything get in line and bring your ass back to fucking Texas. Why you left Texas, I do not know.
Yeah.
Come back to fucking Texas when the time is right because you have a lot of love, a lot of people here in Texas waiting for you to come back. You know
Thank
what I
you.
mean? Bring your ass back to Texas. That's what
Yeah.
that's all it is. Come bring your ass back to Texas. Is your family here in Texas?
I have a little brother in Houston.
Okay. Do you have any more family in Texas?
I think I have another brother named Mark out there too. Yeah, in Dallas.
Okay. Well, where's a lot of your friends from?
One of them from here, and another one is in Monroe, Louisiana. One in Las Vegas. One is well, two in Las Vegas now, and
Who's
uh,
infamous one?
China.
Infamous one says, when you were on TikTok dancing, I loved it. I was devastated when you left. Please come back.
I know I gotta get my mojo back because every time I sit there and be dancing, I had a habit of like twirling my tongue when I do dance and like get it, and then so
Trying to say, come back home, baby.
shit. Do you ever go to getting do you ever go to getting jealous and want to slap me upside the head, or you want to play with me? Huh? You trying to play with them bitches, huh? And so um, what happened? So I kind of like stopped getting in the mood to dance, and she be like, "Oh, you want to do a TikTok, huh?" And so I just smooth stopped dancing because it kept getting annoying that every little thing I did was accused of messing with this bitch and messing with that bitch, and I just kind of and every time I did want to do a TikTok, go fix me this, go do that, come lay down, this and that. So I just kind of just smooth with lost interest. Like you sitting there.
Sorry.
mm, Yeah, I kind of smooth lost interest because I'm like, damn, man, every time I'm sitting here dancing, it's a habit. I've been doing this shit for like 2 or 3 years where I do something, a tongue trick or wink my eye, or bite my lip. And she like, oh, you trying to entice these other bitches? And I'm like, no, I just part of my thing. I'm used to it by now. Like, I was like not in a committed relationship for like a long time, so I'm like I could do that. But and I like okay, I gotta work on that. And then it's like she always want me to come lay down with her, and oh, you always want to do a TikTok, and so I just smooth stopped doing it because I'm like feeling like that. She felt like I was taking attention away from her.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Mm,
If you don't date anybody, you don't have to
mm,
deal with those fucking issues. Focus
Mhm.
on you. I understand that she may want you to move back and X, Y, and Z and come back to Texas, boo boo. I miss you type shit. But if
Mhm.
you focus on you, you can do your TikToks. You can lick your lips, you can roll your eyes, you can jiggle your hips, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And nobody can say to you that you trying to get a bitch. So like I
Mhm.
said, if you want to dance to TikToks, do that. If you want to do whatever you want to do that. But leave fucking people alone. Because sometimes when you date people and you're with people, they want you to do what they want you to do because they have insecurities and they have issues. But if you
Mhm.
focus on you and make you happy, you won't ever have to worry about that shit ever again.
Right.
Now, I do believe that you will find a good woman. I do believe that I'm attracted to you. I think you're beautiful. I think you have
Thank
one
you.
of the most beautiful smiles I've ever did see. But I'm almost 40. Ain't no fucking way I'm getting involved in nothing. You feel me? That is
Mhm.
not already taken care of. Like you have healing to do. You have priorities that you need to meet. You have the car situation, the light situation, and every step of the way, believe me, we're all going to be there for you to help you through this.
Thank
But
you.
I just really, really, really want you to focus on you and get back to you. Get back to loving yourself. Get back to appreciating yourself. Heal. Get back into the church. Get back into, Bible study. Get back into maybe volunteering every once in a while. Get back to your community. Feeding you're funny as fuck. You have a great sense of humor. You know what I mean? Think about the sunshine you could give somebody who's coming in for a hot meal. Maybe you could help in the kitchen and serve food. You know what I mean? For a day, for 4 hours or something. And think about the jokes you give to those people, or the laughter you give to those people, or the hope you give to those people. Give that back. But what I'm
Mhm.
saying is, you can do these small things. Go back to the gym. Go to the gym and work out. Like you said, work out, eat healthy. I want you to focus on you. And the more time you take to focus on you, like I said, the season of brandy,
Mhm.
the better you will be, the better you'll feel, the better you'll feel to accomplish anything in this life. And that's what I really, really want you to do is focus on you.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. When I start to do my lives, you gonna come to my life?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna start I'm thinking of starting a podcast actually. But I think I can start this way. Start this way first.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
People be saying I be preaching, but I don't mean to be preaching. I just be trying to tell people the truth. They people be like, "Bro, you be preaching." I'm like, I don't be trying to preach. Just people just don't value themselves, and I need you to value yourself because you are worth it. You're worth it. I want you to know that because if you weren't worth it, God would not have given you a way out of this mess, and God gave you a way out.
Mhm.
You are loved. God sees you. Trust me, He do. Because if He didn't see you, He wouldn't have put Tierra in your life so you could have the armor and could have the weapons to defeat the next bitch that tried to play you out of your peace.
Mhm.
So you like I said, you can think of it the cup half full or the cup half empty. And we're gonna think about it the cup half full. God
Okay.
does love you. Because if he didn't, he would not have given you the armor or the weapons to protect yourself for the next time.
Yeah.
But I'm about to go get some sleep.
Me too.
I got to go to work tomorrow. You get some sleep too. Don't
Okay.
stay up too late.
I'm not.
I'm proud of you, man. You've like in the from the first day I watched that live to where you at right now,
Mhm.
man, it's a whole fucking 360. And I pray that you have joy. I hope that you have peace. When you go to sleep tonight, I hope you feel fulfilled. I hope you feel enlightened. I hope you know that you have a community behind you. I hope you feel more positive, more positive vibes than you ever felt before. All
Okay.
right. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
All right,
Have a good night. Good night, everyone. Bye.
man.
Bye.